Hello and good afternoon to you all. Welcome to my podcast, 3 Minutes, 3 Games, where we analyze three key happenings across the world of sport in a matter of 3 minutes. This is your host, Rishabh Kalia, and we start off today with India's game against South Africa, third test of the ongoing test series. It's at Newlands, Cape Town, and India stand on the verge of a historic test series win. Although this is South Africa's weakest side ever, but still this would be a huge win for India. Captain Virat Kohli comes back from the injury that he had for the last game and he replaces Hanum Vihari, who would of course consider himself a little unfortunate for having got just one chance after having a great tour of South Africa along with the India A team. Got chances but couldn't capitalize. Let's hope he gets more in the future. Mohammad Siraj again misses out due to injury and Umesh Yadav comes in for him, which is against expectations of Ishant probably playing that in this game. Well, we all wonder, if Ishant has already played his last game. Coming to South Africa, they'll again rely hugely on Dean Elgar, who pulled them out of the Blues last game. He played a brilliant knock, and although a similar knock for him in 2018 had not got him that desired result, but this time around they did come victorious and they did breach India's so-called fortress at Johannesburg Wanderers. Newlands, Cape Town is one of the most beautiful grounds in the world, and I would urge you to check out R. Ashwin's video blog on that, which is in Tamil, but you can read it with subtitles. It's a beautiful. In fact, Ashwin's ongoing blogs as part of his tour diary are quite interesting to look at. So this one is going to be an interesting game. Then we move to the Ashes Test, which ended on Sunday in a dramatic finale. Everything that you can ask for in a Test match, it was there. The Sydney Test, England holding on, Bairstow and Stokes giving it all, then they're falling off, and then it just ebbed and flowed through the game. And the day five was how a typical Test match should be. For lovers of Test cricket, of course, this is the pinnacle of it, and that's when you realize how a draw can be so exciting as a format. Well, check out Bharat Sundaresan's article on that in CricBuzz. I'll put up a link to that below in the description box. But that was a great game for those who checked in on Sunday. And Anderson, of course, walking into bat one final time at the SCG was the savior of the bat, whereas Stephen Smith, on the other hand, with the ball, tried to just get the last wicket. But quite unfortunate for Australia, but good for England to have finally secured a draw, and it was good to see some smiles on the English faces, having avoided a 5-0 whitewash. Let's see how the last game goes at Hobart. Mind you, it's a day-night game again, and we've known how dangerous Australia can be in day-night matches. So we'll wait for that Hobart Test match. Coming to the world of tennis, Australian Open about to start next Monday, but the big controversy has been off the field. Novak Djokovic's visa has been the hot topic of discussion. He landed in Australia, apparently without vaccinations, claiming a medical exemption, but the Australian government decided otherwise. They decided to cancel his visa. He was put up in a detention center. There was controversy that that center is meant for refugees and so on and so forth. It almost became a diplomatic tussle between Serbia and Australia. Australian courts were pulled in, they ruled against the government, and Djokovic is allowed to now stay back in the country. However, a minister in the Aussie government still says that he'll push forward and try and cancel his visa again. If that happens, and if they proceed with it, then Djokovic would not be allowed to enter the country for 3 years, which is like a huge thing for him. Considering he's standing on 20 Grand Slams and looking to add to his 21st. Let's see how that goes. Well, that's it for the first episode of 3 Minutes and 3 Games. I look forward to your reviews and feedbacks and comments. Keep watching.